Payroll goes green. Payroll does not have to be an environmental hazard. There's a growing tendency for businesses to outsource payroll to a payroll processing company. This saves the business money in reduced labor costs and cuts down on the paper used by an in-house payroll department. While it's smart to reduce costs by turning over payroll to an outside payroll processing company, it's even smarter to use a payroll service that itself is environmentally conscious. Our company was a pioneer in the development of a fully secure paperless payroll solution. We decided we wanted to provide payroll processing services to the small and medium business at an attractive price point, and still provide a higher level of service than our competitors. We realized that to do that, we had to use the latest and best technology. That meant going to the internet and going completely digital. What started as efficiency and cost savings for our clients grew into the realization that providing a truly paperless payroll solution, we were actually saving our clients even more than just money. We were also reducing energy costs and reducing the negative impact on the environment. Switching to a paperless payroll, even internally, saves a company money. Microsoft, one of the first large businesses to initiate a paperless payroll, claims the move has saved them millions of dollars a year. Across the nation, indeed across the globe, paper and pulp is the single largest industrial consumer of forests and the fourth largest consumer of energy. Furthermore, taking into consideration the chemical and bleaching processes used to whiten the pulp and create office paper, and all of that office paper that ends up in landfills, it's easy to see that office paper consumption is hardly environmentally friendly. Paperless payroll. A paperless payroll is just what it sounds like. No paper at all. All the time is collected electronically through an electronic time clock or a timekeeping system on a network or the web. Payroll is transmitted to the payroll processor over the internet. All the payroll is paid to the employees via direct deposit or a free payroll debit card. Pay stubs are available to the employees through a self-service, secure, and password-protected website. The reports are sent back to the employer, encrypted over the internet. Tax deposits are made electronically in large batches by the payroll processing company. All the tax reports are through the internet in a growing number of states where that's possible and to the federal government. W-2s are made available by the same employee's self-service website, which can also handle benefit rollouts and other currently paper-based tasks. Green savings. Let's look at the average size company with a payroll of 40 employees paid biweekly. To print those checks and reports, put them in envelopes, and deliver them requires 2 pounds of paper every 2 weeks, or 52 pounds a year. Figure a round trip of 8 miles for each employee driving to and from the bank. That's 320 miles just for each payroll 2 weeks, or 8,000 miles a year. That 8,000 miles of driving costs the employees over $1,200 in gasoline and results in increased greenhouse gas emissions. Now, multiply that number by the millions of businesses nationwide. You are looking at hundreds of thousands of tons of wasted paper and significant increases in greenhouse gas emissions. Those figures represent just part of the environmental cost in merely the printing and distribution of payroll checks and reports. It does not take into account the other paper-consuming activities of the typical payroll department, such as faxed input sheets, checks being returned to the issuing bank, recording and reconciling of paper checks, W-2s, tax reports, and other payroll documentation. The list goes on and should include energy usage for creating and delivering the paper at all levels, from forest to landfill. Please take a look at our green payroll calculator at www.payrollonabudget.com/green calculator/. You can get an idea of the environmental impact of your company's payroll. Businesses of every size win by outsourcing payroll to a payroll processing company that will produce a paperless payroll. Again, an average business of 40 employees that chooses to outsource to a paperless payroll company will not only see thousands of dollars in saving in actual payroll costs, but will also reduce greenhouse gas emissions, reduce energy usage, save thousands of gallons of wastewater, reduce consumption of trees measurably, decrease landfill usage, save their employees time and money while helping the environment. This overwhelming evidence of positive environmental benefits and cost savings for business makes a compelling argument for paperless payroll. Implementing positive environmental process is not a political issue, it's a human issue. Switching to paperless payroll through a payroll processing company not only saves the business a little green, but it creates a safer, healthier, green living space for us all. It's a green, win-win for everybody. Thank you.